All right, we're heading into week 3. Fantasy teams are in chaos. Bench spots are all over the place. Andy Behrens, let's give the people 3 players they can add off the waiver wire to maybe give them a little more fantasy football hope.
Yeah, I'm going to start with, we've really got our choice of rookie receivers. Rookie receivers are kind of blowing up so far. Jahan Dotson has been great. He's only actually seen 10 targets on the season. He has house calls on 3 of them. He's winning contested catches. He's getting himself some separation on other, but like he looks like a star to me. The workload hasn't been there yet. I have to imagine there are going to be some 8, 10, 12 target games coming, and when they happen, this kid's going to make a lot of fantasy noise. Carson Wentz is putting the ball in the air 40 times a game. I expect that to continue at least for another week against Philly. So I think Dotson's probably a top 35, 36 receiver in week 3, even on this current workload.
I'm with you on that. Number 1 on the team in routes run over the first 2 weeks. I think the targets will come as well. Love Jahan Dotson. Another rookie receiver, like you mentioned, that's balling out right now. Garrett Wilson of the New York Jets. Washington football. New York Jets football. Crushing it in fantasy. What a time to be alive. Garrett Wilson, man, look, I really like Elijah Moore. I'm a big fan of his game, but Garrett Wilson is just crushing it right now. I mean, 14 targets against the Browns. And I was a big fan of Garrett Wilson coming into the NFL. Unbelievable in the open field. Just true natural separator. The guy is a playmaker at all 3 levels of the field. And the Jets, they've had him run more routes than Corey Davis last week. He pretty much pushed Braxton Berrios to the side. 50% of Garrett Wilson's snaps were in the slot in week 2. This guy's a playmaker. If he ends the season as a top 30 fantasy receiver, I wouldn't be surprised. Obviously, we have the specter of what are things going to look like when Zach Wilson gets back? But for now, I think he is certainly somebody that absolutely has to be rostered in every single fantasy league because the talent is 100% there.
The last guy I'll add here is, and listen, it's not a great week at the running back position for pickups necessarily, but we should note that Raheem Mostert pretty much leapfrogged Chase Edmonds in the Miami backfield in week 2. Outsnapped him, outtouched him. Curiously enough, actually saw several targets in this game, 3 targets in this game, caught them all. That was promising. So Mostert's a guy that we have a great deal of familiarity with. We've seen him go off in the past. He's had some huge games. Health has been the issue for Mostert. He's healthy right now. He has a long, rich history with Mike McDaniel. McDaniel, of course, the former OC and run game coordinator with the Niners. So Mostert is perfectly familiar to him. He's going to play a lot. While he's healthy, he's going to be a guy that we're starting in fantasy.
What's old is new again with Raheem Mostert back in our lives. All right, those are your pickups heading into week 3. Go grab these guys and good luck to all your teams out there. Hopefully, they can give you a little relief.